Hey guys, I'm Jade Ocean. Good morning and welcome to my class. Today we're going to start the day off fresh to really open our body and wake it up. I hope you love this flow. It's short, it's quick, and it's to the point. So go ahead and grab your mat or grab a soft spot to practice. And again, I hope you enjoy it. We're going to begin in an easy seated pose today. So go ahead and find your cross-legged Gomukasana pose. Sit up nice and tall here. So think of lifting through the spine all the way through the crown of the head here. Let's bring our hands to the top of our knees. And just soften the eyes or even close your eyes here. Draw deep inhalation into the spine, into each vertebra, creating length to grow a little bit taller from the earth here. And on your exhale, let your legs be softer. Allow them to surrender down here. We're not using them here. Giving them a break. Breathe in. Feel your ribs expand. As you exhale, allow your ribs to soften back into your body. On your next exhale, let's begin to activate the core. So we're just going to pull the navel up and into the spine here. Just creating the support to hold ourselves up. Breathe into the ribs, into the back of the heart here. Feel the upper body expand. And exhale. See if you can soften the shoulders away from the ears, pulling back just a little bit, and then just let them be. Let them hang with gravity. Creating space in the neck. Up on our next inhale, we're just going to bring them up towards the sky here, reaching with the side body again, remaining relaxed in the legs, so just using our core. Breathe in to reach a little bit higher, and then exhale. Let's just fly the arms out to the side and right behind us, and we're just going to clasp the arms right behind us, bringing your hands to interlace together. Begin to pull the shoulders back. As you inhale, lift the heart up just a little bit here towards the sky. And then let's begin to pull the fists over to the right side around the body here. And we're just going to tilt the head over to the right side as well. Just elongating that left side here, creating space, stretching out the neck, the trap. Think of pulling that left shoulder down here. And then rolling the head very slowly down towards the floor, just a half circle here, and then right back to the right side. This time we're going to turn the head as it's tilted to look just up to the left corner. And then again, bring it back, half circle down to the floor here. Noticing if the legs try to stiffen up here, allowing them to relax. Let's bring it up one more time to gaze up and look. And back to neutral. Let's bring the fists to the other side now, so to the left side, and we're just going to do the same thing. So wrap it around the left side of the body here. And we're going to tilt the head over towards the left very slowly here. Pull the right shoulder down. Get a nice deep stretch on the right side of the neck, the right trap. And then begin to roll the head very slowly forward here, bringing your chin to your chest, just noticing the tightness in the neck here, just moving the stretch around the back of the neck. Bring the head all the way up, and then begin to turn the head to just gaze up towards the right corner. We'll do this one more time. Look forward, roll the head slowly down, keep pulling that right shoulder down, stay strong in the core, and then again right back up. We're going to turn to look up. Let's bring our head all the way around and then drop it all the way back. And then let's come back to neutral. Let's bring the fist right behind us. One more time, pull it down towards the ground, reach the heart up. This time we're going to drop the head to the right side, bring it all the way down and up through the left side, all the way up here, and then just switch it out. So drop to the left, bring it all the way down, up and around through the right side. Release the hands down. Let's reach the arms right back up again. Again, relax the legs down. Notice if the legs try to tense up with each movement. Let's begin to release that left hand to the floor here, just to the left side, and we're going to reach up and over with the right hand towards the left side. Feel free to, if you feel a little more space on the right side, to bring the elbow down towards the floor. So really reaching to open up that right side body. Notice the sensations of opening, maybe in the lower hip area. Try to remain spacious also too on the left side, even though we're bending through. We want to lift. And then drop the arm through. We're just going to switch it out and come to the other side. So bring the right arm down to the floor. Reach that left arm in front of you and all the way up to the side. Again, feel free to bring the elbow to the floor if you feel open on the left side. And just noticing if there's a difference. Maybe one side feels tighter. This is normal. Not judging yourself, but just taking the time to really open your body up. Balance your body. We're going to switch it out one more time. Drop the left arm. Bring the right arm through, forward and back up. One last time. See if you can keep that right hip just glued down to the floor here. And then last time we're going to bring the right hand forward and switch it out. Left arm's coming forward and up to the sky towards the right side. This time we're just going to bring the arm up and right back down. Let's extend the right leg out to the side here. So we're going to just bring it out to the very side. Left foot is going to be into the inner thigh here. We're going to keep the hands down at the side for just a moment. Try to keep that right hip glued into the floor. Flex the right foot in towards you. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Twist from the core, and then release that right hand down to the top of the shin of the right leg. Begin to reach up and over with that left hand towards that right toe. So again, thinking of lifting the right ribs as well here. So noticing a deep stretch in the left side body again. Maybe it's moved to a different area here. Just noticing. Breathe. Deep inhales, and with your exhale, just allow your body to soften a little bit more, going a little bit deeper into this pose. Let's bring that left arm up. The body's going to come right back up. We're going to now twist towards that right foot and then bring the hands down. Begin to bend towards that right leg here. Your core nice and strong here. And again, see if with each inhale you can create length in the spine, and on your exhale you can relax just a little bit closer towards that shin. Just feeling a deep, deep stretch in your back body. The face, noticing any tension being held within other areas of the body as well. Just allow yourself to surrender. Maybe you can reach for that foot. Last one breath here. And release the head, release the hands. Let's come all the way back up here. Place forward, and we're just going to switch it out. So let's bring the right foot in, extend that left foot out this time. Reach the arms up overhead. And then again, we're going to flex that left foot in, turn from the torso towards that left foot, and then again, we're going to flex that left foot in, turn towards the right knee, release the left hand down. Either reach for the toes or the shin here and begin to arch over to reach that right hand towards that left foot. Bring the remembering not to just dump into the left side here, so creating length. If you need to keep your body more upright, that's perfectly fine. Just listen to your body and meet your body exactly where it is. Don't try to be forceful and push your body to do something it's not ready for. This is how we build trust with our body, to open up a little bit deeper. And your body will know that it's okay. If you try to force it to do something it's not ready for, it's just going to hold back even longer. So be patient with yourself. Let's inhale to come all the way back up. Bring your left arm right back up. This time we're going to turn towards the left foot. Keep the toes flexed in. And then release the hands down. And again, come towards that left shin. And maybe you're more upright like that. And again, that's perfectly fine. Just listening to yourself. Be very patient and very gentle with your body. Opening your body takes a lot of time and a lot of persistence and consistency. So just allow the time to allow your body to heal. It's up to us to show the love and show the kindness, to give it the time it needs to heal. On your next inhale, let's walk the hands right back up. Let's bring the left foot in. And we're going to come into a seated pose with our legs extended in front of us into Dandasana. So let's extend both legs straight out in front of us. Make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. We don't want to be rounding in the lumbar spine here. So if you notice this rounding, go ahead and bring your knees up here. Also, too, what you can do is if you have a blanket or a pillow, you can put it on the very edge of the glutes here in the back, and that's going to help to tilt your hips forward. Otherwise, if you have nothing, go ahead and bring your knees up here. We're going to flex the feet in. This is if you feel a little bit tight in the hamstring or even the lower back. Let's sit up nice and tall. The arms up overhead here. And then exhale, we're going to fold from the hip region, so from the hip creases, and just fold over top of the legs here, bringing your head just right to the top of the shin. And breathe. Your hands can come behind the calves here, or it can come over top of the feet. You can even wrap your hands in front of the feet, grabbing one hand with the other hand. Just allow yourself to be soft here. Relax into this pose, this forward fold, Paschimottanasana. And as your body feels that it's opening up just a little bit more and relaxing, you can begin to bring the heels out in front of you just a little bit more. What we want to do is keep our chest against the top of the thighs here. This is going to help to keep the back straight. Draw the breath in fully to the body. Controlled exhale, let it go. Walk the heels up a little bit more. Just opening up the hamstrings, allowing the upper body to soften here. Opening up the shoulders, letting the neck, the back of the neck relax. And on your next inhale, let's come right back up. And then this time what we're going to do is we're going to lift the left knee and then step over top of the right leg and bring the knee just over top of that right thigh. So it should land over top of the right knee here. Left heel is close to my right glute. And then I'm going to flex my right foot in towards me here. Reach the hands up towards the sky again. And this time I'm just going to release the hands just underneath on the side of the bottom leg here. Now, if this feels a little bit too intense with the knee dropping onto the leg, you can go ahead and bring the knee up so you're on the bottom of the foot here. Let's press into the hands and think of pulling your body. So we're pulling the heart forward and pulling your body a little bit closer towards that top leg. So let the top leg be soft. Keep it relaxed, noticing how it wants to tense up as we bring ourselves a little bit closer. And if you feel a little more open in the hamstring, you can go ahead and bring your body all the way down to completely surrender over top of that top leg. If you feel tight in your hamstring, as I do, just stay upright, noticing that with the top leg, we're unable to bend the bottom knee. So you want to keep the body upright to maintain that neutral spine, that straight spine here. This is more about pulling the shoulders back, pulling the heart through, and creating that bend from the hip flexor. Just breathe here. Think of pulling those right toes in towards you, really pulling the right pinky toe in towards your face. And breathe, keep breathing nice and deep into the body. Always coming back to the breath, especially in these deep stretches. It's easy for the mind to wander away, and that's okay. Again, not judging yourself for doing it. It's completely normal. We all do it. Just bring it right back to this presence here on your mat. Back to the breath. Back to the energy running through your body. Creating space. Releasing tensions. Let's go ahead and roll the body right back up. And then uncross that left leg and let's switch it out. So left leg is going to come straight out in front of us, and then we're going to bring the right knee up, cross it over. Same thing, bring that right heel to the left glute. Right knee is going to fall on top of the left leg here, stacked. Let's flex the left toes and make sure you stay grounded with both sitting bones. Sit up nice and tall. Let's bring the arms just up overhead again. Reach and create space through the side body, and then release the hands again underneath that top leg on either side of the bottom leg here. And breathe. Let's begin to soften the shoulders away from the ears, and we're just going to feel like we're pulling the floor apart here just to bring our body a little bit closer to that top leg. Notice the feeling of this deep, deep stretch in your hamstring here, that bottom hamstring. Relax the top leg, allow it to be soft here. So sometimes it can be really hard when we feel a deep stretch to bring our attention to an area we need to soften, but that will allow everything to relax so we can go a little bit deeper. Each exhale, see if you can bring your body just a little bit closer. Just imagine coming a little bit closer, even if you don't feel like you can. Just imagine yourself going a little bit closer here. Deeper into the stretch. Checking in with your body, noticing any tensions in other areas. Not only that top leg, maybe in the shoulders, want to keep riding up. Maybe in the face. Allow it to soften. Drawing that energy to those spaces that feel extremely tight here. Allow it to soften, to open. On your next inhale, very carefully begin to come right back up. Let's extend that right leg right back out and just shake the knees down to the floor here. Take a deep breath in, and then let's cross at the ankles, and we're just going to extend the legs back, bring the hands just underneath the shoulders right back into our plank pose. So let's build just a little bit of energy here for the rest of the day. So heels are going to be over top of the toes, so go ahead and press the toes back if the heels seem a little bit too far back here. Press into the hands, spin the triceps back. So it's going to open the collarbone, open the shoulders up a little bit here, and then pull the shoulders down. Make sure you're not looking up or letting your head droop. You want to keep it in line with the spine, so not cranking back, but lift, breathe. Think of wrapping the outside of the hips back behind you to activate the core and activate the hips. Breathe here. Stay strong. Firm the front of the thighs up and in towards your body to really lift and activate the core even deeper. Breathe. Stay strong. One last full breath in. And then exhale, press into the hands. We're going to lift the hips, bend the knees all the way back into our Adho Mukha Shavasana. Sorry, down dog. Our first down dog here. So bend the knees first. Let's just stay here for a second with the knees bent. Think of pressing the hips up and back. You want to keep a nice straight spine. And then as you exhale, begin to release the knees back. So extending the knees back just a little bit more each time. Think of lifting up through the arms, creating space all the way down from the wrist all the way to your hips. Opening up the side body. And then think of squeezing the hands just a little bit together to really activate the arms. And see if you can, with each exhale, begin to relax the heels down towards the floor. What we want to do is remain neutral in the spine, again, not rounding the lower back. And we want to keep the hips up towards the sky. So if that means keeping the heels up, then stay there. We want to make sure we create our best body, so we don't want to teach it the wrong postures. We want to open up in the right way. And let's inhale to shift all. On your next inhale, we're going to shift our body all the way forward, right back to our plank. So realigning yourself here. Breathe here for just a moment. And exhale again, right back into your down dog. This time we're going to press into the left hand, lift the right hand, begin to reach back for that left corner and grab onto the left ankle here. Really reach into that left hand, press, press, press to lift the hips up. Keep the hips square, so keep pulling that right hip forward. Breathe here and pull the right shoulder towards the opening here to the left side. A little bit of a twist here in our down dog. Let the head relax here. Keep lifting from the center, so lift the hips up. Relax the face. Stay strong here. Building a little energy into that left hand. And then let's switch it out. So very carefully release and bring your right hand back. And then we're just going to switch out to the other side. So recenter, press into both hands, and then pressing strongly into the right hand, we're going to lift the left hand. Begin to twist, reach back for that right foot, grab onto the ankle, and then again we're going to now open up towards that right side. So pull the left shoulder towards the right side here. Again, think of pulling that left hip up towards the sky. Right hip's pulling down. Notice how they want to switch it out. Breathe. Again, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Let the head be soft. Relax the neck. Maybe shake the head out. One more full breath in. And release that left hand. Let's shift forward, right back into our plank pose. Recenter here. And then press right back into our down dog. This time we're going to lift our right leg straight up to the sky into our 3-leg down dog here. Come up to the tippy toes of the left foot. Bend at the right knee here. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. And breathe. And shift all the way forward, bring the knee into the chest, lift it away from the floor. And then press the foot right back into our down dog. Bend the knee, reach the toes towards the front of the mat. Really open that hip up. Again, shift forward to plank, bring the knee in, arch the back to lift the knee up high away from the floor. Really using your core strength to lift that knee away from the floor. Breathe. Press into the floor, lift the knee higher and step between the two hands here. Let's lower the arms up to the sky here. And then release the hands all the way down, placing them right onto the sacrum to really push the hips down a little bit further. So make sure that your knee is not going past your heel here. And what you want to do is bring that right hip back, push that left hip forward, and lift the heart as you roll the shoulders back, creating space in the neck here. So inhale, create space in the spine. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. So really opening up into this front hip flexor here, which gets very tight throughout the day. We're just giving it a little bit of an opener to start the day. Squeeze that left glute. One more breath here. And reach the arms right back up, release them down. We're gonna curl the back toes, step right back into plank, press into the hands to lift up to our down dog, and then switch it out. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So lift that left leg all the way up to the sky here, 3-leg dog. Come up to the tippy toes on the right foot. Bend at the knee and point the toe towards the front of the mat. Breathe. And then begin to shift forward into plank. Bring the knee into the chest. Lift the knee away from the floor. Exhale, press it back. Bend at the knee, point the toe. Just moving a little bit before we go into this deep static stretch. And then release the knee back, down into the chest. Hold here. Press into the hands. Lift a little bit higher and step between the two hands here. Release the back knee, uncurl the toes. Let's bring the hands all the way up to the sky here. And then release the hands all the way back down to your sacrum, just like we did on the other side. Again, checking your alignment here. Breathe in, create space. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. And see if you can press your hips forward just a little bit more here. Breathe. One more breath here. Let's bring the hands right back up. And release the hands to the floor. Let's press right back into our plank pose. Stay here. And let's shift all the way forward. We're going to release the elbows back as we lower down into our Chaturanga. Roll over top of the toes. Press the arms to straighten them. Pull the heart through. Squeeze the inner thighs right into our Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, so our up dog. Open the shoulders up. Really shine your heart forward here. Squeeze the glutes back. Pull the tailbone down towards the back of the heels. Breathe. Find space in the arms here. And exhale, roll right back into your down dog. Bend the knee and walk all the way forward here. Let's heel toe the feet out to the side, and we're just going to drop the hips down. So if your hips stay up, that's perfectly fine. You can stay here. If you can come all the way down, go ahead and bring your hips all the way down here. What we're going to do is bring our elbows to the inside of the knees, and then bring our hands to prayer here in a low malasana. So a low squat. And breathe. Think of pressing into the hands to open the knees up. Make sure the toes are pointed the same direction as the knees, and really pull the heart through. Spread the shoulders. Breathe. Feeling this deep stretch in your inner thighs. One more full breath in here. Feel the energy coming into your body here, healing your body, waking it up. And exhale, release the hands, press into the hands, lift the hips up for a forward fold. Make sure that your toes point forward now. We lift, and then exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Let's roll all the way back down to the floor here. And I'm going to turn towards you so you can watch me. And we're going to come into our Gomukasana Cow Pose. So let's have our knees pointed up. Let's bring our left foot and then thread it underneath of the right leg. We're going to bring the heel to the outside of the right glute. And then this time we're going to walk the right foot over top of that left knee and then walk that right heel to the left glute this time. So you may notice there's space between the two knees here. If there is, that's fine. You can place a little towel just to help them relax, or a block if you have a block as well. If you feel a little bit more open, you can bring the heels out to the side just a little bit away from the body. So make sure that both sitting bones are glued into the floor here. Let's sit up nice and tall. The arms up overhead and then release them down, coming to your fingertips here. Now if you feel a little bit more open, you can bring your hands out in front of you, just walking forward. We're all looking for a feeling of tightness, so we want to release the restrictions within the body. So go wherever you can feel this within your body. And what I want you to do is just press into the floor, lift the heart forward here, and then begin to sway the shoulders just side to side. Just moving the body around, allowing these areas to relax and open up. So moving with your breath. Draw that breath in. Exhale, release a little bit deeper. Just very slowly moving side to side here. Pulling the hips into the floor. Maybe you can walk the heels out to the side just a little bit here. How can you go deeper? How can you open up a little bit further? Let's walk the hands back up if you had them out in front of you. Bring the body upright. And then let's switch it out. So very carefully unwind the legs and let's just bring your feet to the floor here. We're just going to sway the knees side to side in a little windshield wiper just to release the hips here. And then let's switch it out. So this time we're going to take the right foot, bring it underneath the left knee, bring that heel to the left glute, and then walk that other leg over top and bring the left heel to the right glute here. So we're switching out the sides, and you may notice one side feels a little bit more constricted than the other side, and that's okay. So let's bring the arms up overhead. And then again, we're going to release the hands, fingertips to the floor, and then walk forward if you need to. Again, we're looking for that feeling of tightness, of stress within the body, of tension, so we can release. And wherever you are, just moving your shoulders side to side. Just creating a little bit of a rocking sensation to soften. Allow yourself to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Again, you can walk the heels out to the side just a little bit if you feel more open here. Keep the breath moving through your body. Stay focused. A couple more times here. Just sway side to side. Moving with an intention, staying present, staying aware of your body, staying present, staying aware of your body. One more breath in, and then let's walk the hands back in, bring the body back upright, and again we're just going to unwind the legs very slowly. Be careful, knees pointed up, and let's reach back here and just come in for a couple more of these windshield wipers just to relax the hips after that deep stretch. Now let's bring the legs together and let's come into a Vedrosta Pose. So sitting right on top of our shins here. Reach the arms forward and we're going to come in for a Balasana. Release the forehead to the floor. Breathe into the back of the heart. Notice the body lifting as you breathe in. Fill the lungs up. And exhale, surrender. Allow yourself just to relax and release this practice. One last deep breath in. And release. Let's roll the body back up. Let's come back to a seated pose. Cross-leg pose. One last stretch up with the arms towards the sky. Bring your hands to prayer right down to your heart. Drop your chin. Let's do that one more time. Reach the arms out to the side and back up. Draw your hands together in prayer and bring it right back down to your heart. Just honoring yourself for taking the time this morning to practice, to open up your body and create a good start for the rest of the day. I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. Namaste until we meet again.